Hi, Al Smith. Fannie Mae sold this house here for $35,000 after they were asking $190 for it. I offered them $75,000 if they didn't touch the property. They couldn't get a sewer tank in. 6,000 people looked at this house. Out of 6,000, only 3 people made a bid. The person who got it was an old gentleman between the age of 79, 84, 85 years old, who came up and threatened my parents, my mom and dad, and me, that he had plenty of pull at the town, which I kind of thought was, a little funny, because there was no way anybody else could get a tank in. All he did was wasted $35,000. The next thing I know, I have a cop down here named Sam Barnes, a detective in Old Saybrook. When he talked to his brother Chucky on the bulldozer, when he was putting the stones down, when Chuck said to him, Al said that they couldn't get the tank in, knowing they couldn't because 6,000 people looked at it, you're going to have a problem with it. Sam Barnes yelled to his brother Chucky, because anybody who runs a machine will know, if you're talking to a bulldozer operator and you're standing on the ground, you got to yell up to him. Your voice echoes around them and it goes up to the people on the outside. That's why a boss will get up and talk to his guy on the machine, instead of letting everybody know what's going on. He yelled up to Chucky, I'll take him out. That was threat number 1. Threat number 2, when John Mason went to put the sewer tank on top of the well, told me he's done this job 2, 3 other times. It's legal. They make a special well that will never leak. Nothing lasts forever. When I called the Board of Health, they stopped them. Said nothing could go on top of the well. The second time they tried to get the tank in is when they tried to steal my father and mother's property up there 35 to 40 feet behind the house, when the boundary line 2.5 feet off one corner, 3.5 off the other corner. We pushed them back. When Kevin Sheehan came hooked up the fog lights here, electrician from Old Saybrook, the first thing out of his mouth, the boundary line ain't right. First of all, you shouldn't be talking about stuff you don't know, Kevin, because if it wasn't right, Fannie Mae would have took the property. So you should stay the electrician. He's the one that told me, we got you beat, Al. The well's a dead well. So the third time when the guy came to put the sewer tank in, he parked his truck right up on top there. I come over, asked him nicely, you can't block the right-of-way. My dad's got the right-of-way because he got the first chunk of land. The guy says, I'm putting a sewer tank in on a dead well. So I asked him, where's this dead well you're talking about? In front of the house. I says to him, it's not a dead well. It is a live well. I will call every news station if you put that sewer tank on that well, because you're going to poison people. He turned around, packed his stuff up, said to his helper, I don't want nothing to do with this job. After that, they didn't hear nothing. The next thing I know, the guy who came in, and I got a picture of his truck with the name on the side, started digging this. This is the 4th time. When I called the Board of Health in Saybrook, they turned around and told me they're putting a temporary stop on it. So I figured they were putting a restraining order till they couldn't do nothing till they come out, because the Board of Health wasn't here. This tank is sitting on solid ledge. I got pictures where they dragged the bucket across the ledge and you can see the sparks from the ledge. They set the tank right on the ledge. The well is right over here on the other side of this dirt pile. There is nothing wrong with this well. Normally, if they try to go over a well, they fill it with this foam. It's really expensive. And you got to go 225 feet down, because that's how deep the well is. It's pounded through ledge. Now, if you listen to Appleby Plumbing up on Buck Hill, ledge heals itself, which 2 of my uncles are masons. I know plenty other masons. I have never seen a rock that you see in front of a house that it's square and it's sticking out of the ground and it's cracked. If ledge healed themselves, then they should be able to take that rock, put it together, put some tape around it. A year later, take the tape off and the rock should be healed. The ledge ain't going to heal itself. You're putting a sewer tank on top of the ledge, on top of a well. The guy that's doing it now, if you look at this, there's no place to put a leaching system. This is a 2-family house. 4 bedrooms in the main house, 2 bathrooms, and a kitchen. In the apartment in the back, there's 3 bedrooms. If you put another dormer right beside that one, you can make 4 bedrooms on that side, a bathroom, and a kitchen. This is 1 tank for a 2-family house. This is not enough to hold it. When this tank springs a leak, it's going to drip right down into the well, and it's going to poison a lot of people. But I guess the selectmen in Old Saybrook, Don Lucas, the building inspector, and the Board of Health. And my personal opinion, I feel bad because the Board of Health put his own head in his own news. Because honestly, he didn't come out and look at the job. When I called Channel 3, Channel 4, they told me the Board of Health out there looking at this, no, they didn't even have their permits. They were still laying the pipes When I called back, when they were supposed to stop, oh, they're getting their permits together. There wasn't a permit pulled for this or anything. Then the lady at the Board of Health said to me, if it's not infecting your well, why are you getting involved in this? Yes, I did put a bid on this property. I offered him $75,000. This is before the 2 death threats I got, which is not funny. One by a cop that carries a badge, the next one by an old white man that comes up here. How many white people have already shot people? This guy wigged out when we stopped him from hiring John Mason to put this on this well. That's when he drove up, shoot them all. This is nothing to play with. You're looking at a well, you're looking at a sewer tank. It's only 10 feet away from the well. The third time I got threatened is when the person who bought this house, the old guy for his worker, he's renting it out to his friends. They were trying to move in when there was a yellow piece of paper on the door saying you can't occupy the house because it had no sewer, no water. Because I had a picture where they yanked out the pipes and everything. He turned around, do you own this house? Do you own this house? I don't own it, but you can't move in. He turned around and he says to me, I don't want to ever fucking get you on this road again. If you ever put here again. I live with my mom and dad. I said to the Sabre cop when they came, because we had to call them, and the cop said, Al, that's not a threat. As I was standing right there, I said, well, where's the old white guy that threatened my mother, my father, and me? The Spanish guy laughed, thought it was funny. I said to the cop, you see that? No. Obviously, they didn't see that, like they didn't know who the old white guy was who helped buy them the house and stuff and threatened to shoot everybody. Over a tank, they can't get in. I have never seen this. 15 to 20 people looked at this house, at Flip's house. If it was this easy just to set the tank in the front, they would have done it. When my brother had the roadblock, when we were waiting for the police, the same one that told me to get the hell off the road, when my brother pulled out his tape recorder and showed it to him, says, I'm recording you, and I have the tape, don't make me touch you. That's not a threat. A person just renting a house come up and can threaten you. This is what's happening in Sabre. You got a selectman that's turning his eye, a building inspector, when the chief of police asked him if he had a problem with my family. No, but that's real nice, Don, because my father, Dad, which is my grandfather, started the old Sabre Fire Department, which you belong to. And you're going to put a sewer tank on top of a well with the help of the Board of Health, which I made a mistake when I told everybody he's related to me through marriage. So you're so embarrassed to be related to a Mittman, but you're going to put a sewer tank on top of a well to poison a bunch of people. I'd be disgraced to call my last name yours, because you're going to poison a bunch of people to let them win when they can't even do anything. They're blocking the road, they're threatening people. I called Channel 3 News, Channel 4 News. Well, we were told by the building inspector, by the Board of Health, building and all this, you're harassing. Well, I have not been arrested. This is not harassment. Like one cop said to me, oh, Al, they ain't gonna shoot you. Oh, if you get shot, I'll go with your mom and dad on vacation. No, I'm sorry, but this ain't funny. Ain't no talk about going on vacation with my parents. I help take care of my parents. And you're gonna stand there and make it seem like a joke? It'd be nice somebody start calling our Congress and senators and take care of this problem before he fills the well in and kids in Hillman over in Westbrook, people and their family get sick. That should cover everything, right? You see the well and everything, you see the tank.